beautiful people. It's Wonderful Wednesday. I'm April Roll, your ER doctor online, and it is Thanksgiving week. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving 2020 and usually yearly, conveniently this week celebrates GERD. So it is National GERD Awareness Week. GERD stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease. Now I'm going to break that down for you. Gastro pertains to the stomach, esophageal pertains to the esophagus, and reflux means flowing back. So I'm just going to show you here. The stomach in most people, commonly standard anatomy, is located on the upper left side of the abdomen. The esophagus is here in the body and it connects to the stomach, okay? So when a person has GERD, the contents and acid of the stomach, they're refluxing back into the esophagus. So that causes one of the most common symptoms of GERD, which is heartburn. You feel like a burning sensation, sometimes here, you feel a burning sensation in the chest or abdomen. That is from reflux. Also, because this acid is refluxing into the esophagus, some people also complain that they taste like a sour or a bitter taste in the back of their throat or in their mouth. And again, that's from the reflux of the acid. On the same, lines with the sour taste, you can also have chronic sore throat. Again, acid reflux, chronic sore throat, and chronic discomfort and irritation in the back of the throat. Sometimes even people have like a foreign body sensation, like they feel like something is stuck in their throat physically. That is actually a common one that I hear in the ER, that people feel like there's something stuck in their throat when there is actually nothing stuck in their throat. It's the sensation that the irritation causes the inflammation from the reflux of the acid. Some people also may have bad breath because of the refluxing of the acid, or change in their gums, irritation in the gums, erosion of the teeth in the enamel, again, because acid is refluxing into their esophagus and into the back of their throat. Many times people will say that they feel this discomfort, it gets worse when they lay down. And that is because, your gravity no longer has to work against the sphincters and valves that are supposed to be stopping the stomach from flowing backward from the stomach to the esophagus. When you lay down, gravity doesn't have to fight. So it's easier for that acid to reflux right back up, and people will feel worsening symptoms when they lay down. Conveniently, again, this week is placed in the same week of Thanksgiving. Why? Because people are usually having big feasts at Thanksgiving where they're eating lots of food and they're eating a lot of different types of food. So when someone does have GERD, there are some categories of food and drink that you want to try to avoid because they exacerbate the symptoms or make the symptoms worse, or cause the symptoms to start up again, or however you want to look at it. These foods, I'm going to list them out for you. Greasy foods, fatty foods, foods that are high in acid, like tomatoes, tomato sauce, red sauce, hot sauce, things that are spicy. So again, hot sauce, anything with lots of spicy peppers in there, that is gonna mess up your stomach, I'm telling you. Even in terms of drinks, things like orange juice, lemonade, anything with a high acid content, soda, alcohol, these things really make the symptoms worse. So if at all possible, if you can avoid those things, please avoid them. And if you're already on medication, please take your medication, like, omeprazole, pantoprazole, Pepcid, whatever you're on. Please take those medications. Try to drink a lot of water instead of those other beverages that I mentioned, in order to keep yourself out of problems, and just keep yourself healthy during this Thanksgiving week. Um, the other thing that I want to mention is, I know I went over a lot of symptoms of GERD, but also these symptoms, like I said, foreign body sensation, chronic sore throat, you can get chronic hoarseness or feeling like a hoarse voice or a laryngitis type of voice in the morning time. I want to point out that GERD is a risk factor for esophageal cancer. So if you are someone who has GERD, you have GERD, you're prescribed omeprazole or Pepcid or whatever, and you do take them, or maybe you don't take them, you do need to make sure that you are hooked up with a gastroenterologist, because you should be getting endoscopies, which that's putting a camera down the throat to view the lining of the stomach, lining of the esophagus, everything down there, because you want to get these routinely, especially if your condition you noticed is worsening. You want to get these things because you want to evaluate whether or not the gastritis or the inflammation that is present from your condition is not progressing into esophageal cancer. That's something that is, like I said, GERD is a risk for esophageal cancer. So you do want to have yourself hooked in and routinely seeing a GI specialist so that you can be evaluated for how your condition is progressing and making sure that you're managing it well so that it isn't progressing. I hope that this information in this video has helped you. If it has, please share, like, comment. If you do have any comments, particularly to this topic of GERD, or if you want to hear about any other conditions or anything else you want me to talk about on Wonderful Wednesdays, leave that in the comment section below. Thank you for spending this wonderful Wednesday with me. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Be blessed and stay healthy.